What's going on, everybody? Sorry for the sun in your eyes. Good morning, good morning. All right, I'm getting a coffee. And I'm going to take you on a little bit of a tour. Dunkin' Donuts is right here. Lauren's in bed still, so I'm not in bed. Is that not a drive-thru? I just drove around Dunkin'. Apparently there's no drive-thru? What? I went around the Dunkin' building thinking there was a drive-thru. Looks like we have to go in. Whoops. Okay. Good morning, guys. All right. How's that? There was even a loop around. I don't want to hit that guy's door. Oh, you're good. You're good. Okay. Looks like we're going in instead. Good morning, guys. Okay. Well, let's just go in then and get our coffee. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Trina. Hi, everybody. Oh, what the hell? What was that noise? Did you hear that? What was that? I can't make this up. The window just broke. It snapped. Did you hear that? Oh yeah, you were saying I wasn't ignoring the APK I was using doesn't show chat. Sent you an email. Gotcha. Guys, so our most reliable car has now no window. Up, down, up, down. Doesn't work. Are you kidding me? I'm not kidding you. Also, guess what else happened this morning when I turned the key on in this car? And look right there. That is a check engine light. That's a check engine light right there. So not only do I not have a window now, are you kidding me? Oh, this is so fun. Massachusetts, maybe this is where all the curses came from. I'm trying to press the button and do the thing at the same time. Oh, it just went down. It's stuck. I got nothing. Okay, well, hey, it is what it is. Does the door work? The door works. Okay, broken, everything, just a mess. Just a mess around here. Let's go get our coffee. We're in Sturbridge. I haven't even gotten out of this place yet. It sucked me in with the brakes. Now my check engine light. And now the window. So awesome. You gotta love it. That can't be a cheap fix. All right, bear with me, guys. We're gonna get some coffee. Make me feel. It's gotta be Jeff's fault, right? I got a pit in my stomach over the whole thing. Large hot coffee, cream and sugar. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're good. I can share a table with your drink. Oh, well, I'm not heading back to the hotel room right off the bat. So we need to do, yeah, Chevy, right? I think the most reliable vehicle is, I don't have a most reliable vehicle now. Dan is like an hour north of here, so that's not going to work. Yeah, my Silverado. That's right, it's a Silverado. I don't have a Toyota. Get a Honda. Lauren's been wanting a different vehicle. Maybe we'll trade all of them in for one. We won't be needing big trucks anymore, I suppose. Go to AutoZone for a code. Yeah, probably not a bad idea. That would be me. Thank you.
50 munchkins?
Okay. Well, if you're just tuning in, we have more bad news with the vehicle. Check engine light came on this morning, right when I pulled out of the hotel, and my power window snapped. I heard a snap, and now it just drops to the ground. An Acura MDX. Your alternator went out from, oh gosh. You picked up the curse when you came to my place? Is that what you're trying to tell me? What a shame. All right, you guys hang tight. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna my seatbelt on. We're gonna ride around with our window. That sucks. That so sucks. We're gonna ride around Sturbridge, which is not a very big place. And most of the sightseeing things are not open right now. But I'm gonna try to take you, it is real, isn't it? Because you experienced it too, Kathy. We're gonna go past my grandparents' house, which they don't live there anymore. They both passed away. We're gonna look at that. We're gonna go down the street and try to find an old wooden maze that I used to climb on. Now this is like when I visited from time to time. What did Mary say? Oh, the window has no short in it. It snapped. I heard a snap. If you rewind it, it goes snap, and then nothing happens. So hopefully we don't run into a bunch of rain on the way home. But yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I ever did when I was in this town right here, is I would be at my grandmother's house, and then we would, I should probably start it, or I can't go anywhere, right? Or we would go to the wooden maze. So we're just gonna go do those couple of things. Maybe Lauren, I don't know what time Lauren's gonna get up, but we definitely didn't, no sound? Did the sound go away? Test 1 2, test 1 2. Sound is okay. Thanks, Rattle. Thanks, buddy. All right. Brakes yesterday, huge job, craziness. I did have a little squeaking before we left Pennsylvania, but she wanted to take this vehicle, and we were on a time crunch. When we had to leave the other day, it was basically straight up like, we gotta go. We were already running late. We're not running late, but by the time I put it in the maps again, it no longer said 5 hours. It said like 6 hours and 36 minutes or something like that. And that would have put us in town super late, which it did. It put us in town super late, but we came up to the funeral one day early, so we weren't trying to make that trek and get to the funeral by 11 o'clock in the morning. I didn't want to get up that early. So go up early the day before, and the grinding was not that bad. It was a little bit, it wasn't squeaking or grinding. It was just a weird thing that went away. didn't think much of it. So my fault for just saying we can take this truck, because I'm the man and I should know these things, right? I didn't know these things. So we make it all the way to Gardner, PA. We have no problem. We make it to, we did one of those processions where you're driving with the cars all the way to the graveside. That was the first time I've ever been in one of those. I've been to a lot of funerals now that I'm 44, but it's the first time I've been in one of those things. So we're driving with all the cars. Everything sounds fine. Everything seems okay. And then we're like, what do we want to do? Leave, go home, or go to, they had one more thing. They had like a little lunch thing and like memories and whatnot. So Uncle Dan wasn't going to that. So I was like, I guess we'll just head home. So we're like, let's beeline south, go home. And we did. And I texted my cousin, who I hadn't seen in 13 years, and I said, just on a whim, if you happen to be along my route and you want to do lunch, we could do that. And he said, sure, let's do lunch. And I was like, well, I can't miss this opportunity to have lunch with my cousin. We hadn't eaten yet anyways, so we met up with Adam. Adam was my cousin, is my cousin. 45 years old. He runs a business, his own business, doing appliance repair. So it was cool. Got to catch up with him while Lauren went shopping in TJ Maxx. She was super excited about that. Like, oh, name brand stuff, so cool, exciting. So she goes into TJ Maxx. I finish lunch with Adam. But on our way to Adam, she saw an antique store, and she wanted to go stop in this antique store. I was like, okay, fine. We get a couple minutes, not a problem. Pull in, go around, look. She bought like some little metal ghost thing for the truck that's outside the house. And as I was backing up out of the spot, I heard it was bad. No, my sister didn't go to the funeral. I don't know where my sister's at. In fact, we're probably all going to be going to my sister's funeral eventually. But that's when, as soon as I reversed it and braked, that's when I had a problem. And that was horrible. What was the blessing in disguise? What was the blessing in disguise? I want to know. That I got to see my cousin instead? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so we left that antique shop, headed down towards Auburn, and ended up pulling into, you're right, it's her fault. She bought a ghost. It's in the back right now. Made it to Auburn, and we crunched our way right into the parking lot, and that's when I was like, all right, what's happening here? I told my cousin about it. He's like, yeah, we'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at it. Don't you know, I bring my cousin outside, I get in the truck, and I drive around the parking lot, and I slam on the brakes a bunch of times, and you don't hear a single thing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And he's like, well, maybe it was just hot. And I'm like, yeah, I guess maybe it was just hot, because the noise vanished. The brakes worked. Nothing was wrong. So from Auburn, we're like, I guess we're going to go home. Everything seems fine. Put in home, and we start driving home, and we get down to like, I don't even know where we're at, but now we're on some freeway, and my brakes just give out. And it was 12 miles till the next exit, which was the Sturbridge exit. So I had to drive to Sturbridge by downshifting to 1, and my brake light came on, my foot kept going to the floor. And I was like, this is not good. This is not good. That's when you guys tuned into the stream yesterday, and we ended up at the Advanced Auto or Auto Zone, and find out that the right caliper has completely obliterated itself. And I spent the next 3 hours trying to fix it, and I finally fixed it. And I made a huge mistake. I put the pads on wrong. There were pads that go on. So I just opened the box. There were 2 pads on the top. I thought the 2 pads on the top of the box were for one side, the 2 pads on the bottom of the box were the other side. When in fact it was 1 pad for the top, one pad on the top, and one here was for the right. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. the problem was, they didn't, it's my fault. Obviously, it's my fault. But there are these two tabs where the cylinders go and press against to create pressure evenly on the back side of the pad. Because these are two pistons. It's a dual cylinder. And so it makes the surface area larger. And it presses it in. The front pad doesn't have those two things because there is nothing there except the back side of the caliper to pull it forward. Or press it against. Yeah, well, I put the two tabs on both of them. But the thing is, it shouldn't have fit in there. It should not have fit in there. It shouldn't have fit in there. But I was managed to fit it in there, and because there's even a cutout for these, the back pad and the front pad, or the inside pad and the outside pad. And I got it bolted up and put together. But what was happening is those pads were like a quarter of an inch, those little bump outs, quarter of an inch big. And that is how much the quarter of an inch was pushing out into the rim. Holy crap, what a disaster. The only reason I figured it out is I had to, first off, clear my mind from the live stream because it was really nuts with everyone giving me advice, which it's okay. I understand. You guys are just trying to help. But I was getting frustrated. And at least I didn't freak out. At least I didn't get upset and freak out. So I did end the live. Jeff ended up calling me. He says, you have your pads backwards. And so I took the tire off and I switched the pads around. Same exact thing. How do I have my pads backwards if they're identical? I'm holding them side by side. I'm yelling, Jeff, look, they're identical. Well, like I said, in the box were the two pads, one for either side, front left and front right. So, but I didn't know that until I finally went in. I'm like, okay, if they're backwards, then they gave me the wrong part. So I went back into the AutoZone, and I had them pull out another set of brakes, and we compared them to the brakes that he gave me. He says, I went to roll my window up. Guess what? I can't. It's broken. Snappity-doo, snappity-doo. All fixed though. Wake up this morning, check engine light on, and now the window snapped. So we're gonna turn onto Snell Street. Snell Street it's right by the Yankee Peddler. This is the road. Look, Village Primitives right there. All right, guys, am I gonna be a creepo by here's my grandmother and grandfather's old house where I spent a lot of time. I don't know who owns it anymore or anything like that, but that's it. They have a giant rock out back, which is embedded into the hillside. I remember sliding down it. In fact, you can see the rock. Can you get right there? This is how people get profiled. I can't stalk somebody. There's a huge rock out there, though. We would slide down it on our butts as kids. Oh, they got a pool there, too. Okay. So that's that. We would play on this street, and we're going to drive down the road and look. I remember walking to... this is weird. I felt like the road kept going. The road used to keep going. It sure did. We're looking for... Do not enter. Okay. We're looking for a park that I used to go to. I swear that road used to keep going. I don't remember making a left and then a right. Hi, Andy. Good morning. What did Andy say? It's a Ford that's normal. Yeah. This does not seem right, y'all. We're looking for a park I used to play on. Oh, crap. I swear to you, I just heard a slip of some sorts. This truck is falling apart. There's some sort of slip happening. I don't know. There's something weird going on. I can't quite put my finger on it. I think it's time to get rid of this bad boy. It's when I accelerate. It's almost like I peeled out, but I didn't peel out. Almost like the transmission slipped. I'm honestly just driving around blindly. And I was a kid. I used to walk this. I think I missed it. I think I must not be in the right spot. You can't see nothing out the windshield. We're gonna find it. An exorcist to remove the curse. Is any of this looking familiar, guys? It's hard to pinpoint something that you hadn't seen for 20 years. This looks like parky area, right? Like it could be a park this way. What's this? There's a road. Would it take the road? Is it going to take me to a park? This road isn't even labeled. Oh gosh. This does not look familiar. What the heck? Where am I going? There wasn't even a label on this road. As far as label, like a label maker. Okay. I don't think I can find the park. I remember going down the street, taking a right, and arriving to the park. I feel like I've gone a mile or two already. Oh, this thing sounds great. We're like at a private area. Is that somebody's house? Slow down. I don't even know what to do at this point. I'm lost. Definitely didn't walk this far to get where I needed to go. It reminds me of the memorial that's over at Lake Road. You know that there was a guy that got in a head-on collision. And the mom keeps coming back and putting up a memorial like that right in front of Lake Road. Where are we? We've come to a fork in the road, guys. We can go left, or we can go... I see water. I see water over here. It has to be over here somewhere. There's like water peeking through. All right. I wonder how the cell signal is going to be down here. Okay, this isn't exactly where I wanted to be, but this is where I am. Oh, wow, guys. Look at the fog coming off the water. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is not where I wanted to end up at. I'm definitely not in the right spot. I didn't even know this place existed. Good thing I didn't, because if I was a kid and I knew this place existed, it would have been crazy. Is this a dead end? I hope I'm not on a dead end. Maybe the road will take me right around. No, it's the gravel road and a dead end. Okay. At the gravel road and a dead end. I need two hands to get out of this mess. Alright, turn around. Yeah, that's a dead end. There's some nice houses. This guy's got rocks in his front yard to prevent people from putting ruts in there. If it were you, you would drive straight home without passing go. I get it. I get it. Okay, so we don't know where to go now or what to do, but I feel like I'm south of the park. South Park. I don't know about this truck, y'all. E.T. go home. E.T. go home. It's E.T. phone home, isn't it? All right, I'm going back out this direction. I'm not sure this is the way I came, is it? Oh, Lauren's on? What's with the truck now? Here, I'll show you a couple things, honey. One, the check engine light came on. Two, on live stream, you can see all I was doing was rolling the window up to go in and get my coffee, and it snapped. And now the window does not go up. You hear it? It doesn't go up or down. So, we have to go home with a window that's down and a check engine light that's on. Our most reliable vehicle. And I'm trying to find the wooden park that I grew up playing on, which was supposed to be a stone's throw away from... Speaking of AC, why is this AC on? It's freezing. Now I'm like miles deep into the woods and I don't know where I'm at. If we would have taken the Jeep, we would have been just fine. All right, I'm getting out of here. Time to get out of here. We are off the beaten path. And there's a little weird like thing that's happening, but I don't know if that's the check engine light or what it is. You can't tell me either that this came down to a maintenance issue. How are you supposed to maintenance your window? Because Jeff will come back and say, well, maybe if you would have done your maintenance on it. I don't even know what you're talking about. Nope, guess what? You can't stop at TJ Maxx now. Can't keep the truck secure. I'm taking a left. Where is it going to take me? I have no idea. I'm on Cedar Street, anybody that wants to know. Cedar Street in Sturbridge. Is there any parks around here? I'd use my phone GPS, but then I'd have to get away. What is this? Cedar Point, Cedar Pond? What is this? Let's go this way. What is this? Recreation area. Did I find it? Was I seriously this close? Guys, did I used to walk this far to get to the park? There's people playing tennis or badminton or something here. No, this doesn't look familiar. There's like courts over there. I'm gonna go up that road next. Here's a playground. That wasn't it. This is not it, y'all. There's boats and swimming areas, and I can't see anything out of this window. Nothing. Okay, we're gonna turn around. That's a dead end. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. What is that over there? Is it like a sledding hill? I can't read that sign, guys. Can you read what that sign is? No more shopping. We just need to get home. Speaking of, you start getting ready, hun. I don't care if checkout is 11 o'clock. We're not leaving at 11 o'clock. Please, please, get me out of this state. Let me leave. Oh, man. Get me out of this state. I don't remember there being a lake. Yeah, things have changed. But not really, not that much. I would remember the terrain. I'm gonna go up this road. Is there a... Let's go up this road here. They are playing pickleball in the middle of the morning. Ooh, there was a slip. Did you feel it? Probably not. I felt it. Maybe I'm getting close. Maybe? There has to be a wooden park around here. Oh my gosh, there's a big old building. I don't know what that building is. This is weird. It's like a whole area I never knew existed. What do I do from here? Do I keep going? Are you allowed to drive on this road? What does this say? Cedar Lake Drive. Oh, we're at a dead end again. That's somebody's driveway. Shoot! Dead end after dead end. My goodness. I cannot find this lake. Or not lake, this park. I honestly thought it would be super easy to get to. I will go to AutoZone. I'll go to AutoZone. I will go to AutoZone. Figure out what the check engine light is. I will, after I find the wooden maze. Or at least the park where the wooden maze was. Yes, we did. So last night, it was, it was really cool after we got to live with you. There was a guy who pulled up next to us, yet another really nice person. And he starts chit-chatting with us. What's the matter? And maybe he was on the end of the live, but he ended up letting me use his jack. And we met up with him inside the thing a little bit, inside the Mexican restaurant. They were leaving actually as we came in, but we exchanged numbers, and he's a funny guy. I'm trying to give his wife my YouTube page so they could watch the chaos and you know, on replay. And he was like, "Is this a way of you giving my wife, trying to get my wife's number?" I'm like, "No." I said, let me get your number." He's like, "Okay." He goes, "But I don't shave my butt." I'm like, "Well, neither do I." He goes, "Whew, thank God." Such a character. So I got his number, and she's maybe watching this morning. I don't know. Okay, we are lost in Sturbridge. Completely no clue where I'm at. Cedar Pond Recreation Area, town of Sturbridge. Well, I'm still in Sturbridge. Just don't remember any of these places or things. I'm gonna find this park, guys. I am going to find this park. It's a childhood memory of mine. I was like, you know what? If Sturbridge is sucking me in, I might as well go check it out. Maybe the next turn, maybe the next left. I don't know. Burgess's School. So it's a school. School grounds closed after dark. Is there school this morning, guys? What day are we on? Maybe they built a school here instead. It sure seems empty. I don't see buses or activity. Oh, it's summertime. Duh. It's summertime too. This wasn't here, it doesn't look like, when I was younger. Burgess's Elementary School. What the hell did Andy say? Why? Why do I always miss his funny messages? If your house is always clean, you're expecting... Oh! Is that what he meant? Whoops. That is so funny. I didn't even catch the reference. I didn't even catch the reference. How do you know that, Andy? How do you know? I'm assuming this is not it. This is definitely not where I need to be. A little slow there. A little slow. Come on, the park can't long be gone. Wood lasts forever, doesn't it? Alright, so from Snell Street, I want somebody to look on an aerial map and look nearby a park. It has to be here. I don't even know where I'm at right now. I'm at Burgess's, obviously. I'm in the state of confusion. Maybe so. It does feel like that. And honestly, it feels comfortable. So in order to close this window, the whole door panel is going to have to come off. Maybe it's not called the wooden maze. We personally called it the wooden maze. We just called it a wooden maze. But even if I find the hillside that it was kind of on a hill. Does Kids Cove sound familiar? I don't know, maybe. Nothing, like, I don't think I read signs back then. Alright, we're gonna go up this way and see. I'm probably not gonna find it. Yeah, the door panel is going to have to come off, which is annoying to ever even get them back in the correct way. Alright, we made a big loop. Guys, I know where I'm at now. This seems familiar. We used to come out of the park this way. The school is the difference. That's it, guys. I figured it out. Listen. I used to come out this way of the park. We would go down Snell Street, make a loop, and we'd come up on the hill over here. I'm gonna go see and just make sure if this is actually true. I used to climb up whatever this place is, but we used to walk through here on our way home from the park, which was down the hill right over there. And what's down the hill right over there? It's the school we just came from. So they ripped my park down and put a school there. Are you kidding me? Yes. This was here as a kid. We used to walk right through this way. Now there's a fence over there. Okay. I'm going to look at it from the backside just to make sure. I'm glad I figured it out. Ugh. whatever this place is was here. Okay. Let's see if the door still works. Door still works. Okay. That fence wasn't here. They leveled my playground. Yeah. This is where we hiked through. That's so sad. And they made it into a school. Yep. Guys, it was down that way. It was like right where the school is at. It was a wooden maze. Yeah, don't come to Massachusetts. Isn't this where the Blair Witch trials were at? Well, I did find out where it was originally located, and it's no longer there. It was really fun. I wanted to show you guys. It had like wooden bridges and wooden peaks, and it was huge, but I was small, so it probably wasn't that big. Let's see if we're leaking anything under the truck. The Salem witch trials, that's right. Oh, my feet are soaking wet now. I managed to get my hands somewhat clean after yesterday's escapade. Ugh. Nothing leaking. Alright, I guess we go to AutoZone. And you was in Salem? Was you now? I need GPS to get this to back to AutoZone, or I'll just go. Google said there was a major renovation in 2012. There you go. Well, I figured it out, so let's go find an AutoZone. Yes, Miracle Maze! That's it! It was called Miracle Maze! Oh my gosh, how did you figure that out? Sorry, I got so excited right there. Yes, it was called Miracle Maze, that's right. Wow, when was that ripped down? That explains it. That explains it. I was looking for something that didn't exist anymore. Oh, how the times have changed. Honey, I think it's time to get rid of this thing. Why? I didn't know it was ready to break down. I wanted to bring you guys out on a tour of Sturbridge. I didn't know it was gonna have issues. I didn't know the check engine light was gonna pop on. I rebuilt the front right end. Oh, I can't roll the window up. Can't roll the window up. We're just gonna drive this way. I think I'm gonna go off memory. We're gonna go off memory. It's gonna be this way. I think. So this is Old Sturbridge Village we just passed. Very cool stuff here, by the way, in Old Sturbridge Village. Can you guys see anything out that window? Probably not. Sorry. There's a Burger King. I can't see any of the signs. Junction's 84. Should I get on 84? Sturbridge, Southbridge, 130. No, I don't want to end up on a freeway. Okay. I don't know. How about I get some windshield wiper fluid when I get to wherever I'm going? That might be a good idea. So we stayed at... Is this the hotel? Yes. So Lauren's sleeping in there right now. Lauren is right. Out. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Lauren's sleeping right there right now at the Hampton Inn, so I got us back to there. And I think, hun, if I'm correct, we just go straight and we run into the AutoZone, right? We just go straight. And we go get it checked. Are they even open right now? I didn't think I have to turn off this road. She says, hey, I'm not sleeping. So you'll be ready to go when I get back, right? Pack up, pack up. We're gonna sneak out of the state of Massachusetts. We're very close to the border anyways. All we gotta do is get over the border. She said, yes, go straight. And auto is on the left. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure out what the heck this check engine light is all about. They open at 7:30? All right, not bad. Except I'm not seeing it yet. How far is this place? Oh, I can't open the window. I keep wanting to get the breeze off of me. I didn't say I wasn't still laying in bed. Hun, pack up. Get out. Get out while you can. I might have to leave you behind. I'm gonna have to leave her behind if she's not ready. This is where they say maybe just a gas cap. Maybe. Okay, there it is. There it is. There's the AutoZone. At least this time I didn't have to. At least this time my brakes are working. All right, back to where I was last night. I wonder if it's the same guy working. He's gonna be like, what is this guy doing? What? What's going on with Lauren? What's wrong with Lauren? Did she say she got something wrong with her? I'm having stomach issues from dinner. Oh, dude, don't say sorry that she's got a poo. She'll be all right. Okay, AutoZone, here we are. I'm gonna like back into a spot or something. Is there like shade? There's handicap spots. I don't want to pull into them. I just want to be close enough. Let me do a loop-de-loop. We have time. TJ Maxx doesn't open till 9:30. Negative, no. Okay. Guys, I do know that I tried bringing you in there yesterday and it didn't work. So let me go ask this guy real quick out. Checking the code. He's outside. Do you guys have the ability to run the code on my truck and see what the light says? Should I pull up here or just stay?
Pull right up here.
Yeah, that works. Thank you. I appreciate it.
What year is it?
2013. Okay. Yeah. Could you guys hear me while we were doing all that? We're going to find out exactly what's going on with this now. The light was not on yesterday, but it is on now. Oh, you got the fun job. Shouldn't that be the end of the night's job?
What's that?
Shouldn't that be the end of the night's job?
People come here at 3 o'clock in the morning and charge their cars over there.
Oh, and just dump it.
Yeah. New England's waste receptacle. Just give me a second.
Oh yeah, take your time, man. Take your time.
I'll get the machine. What's it? What is funny here? What?
Well, so I was here last night.
Here?
Here.
The store?
Yeah, I'm from Pennsylvania, and my caliper blew up on the right side.
Wow.
So I bought all the stuff and replaced it in your parking lot last night. Wake up this morning.
Yeah, the tools and everything.
I was supposed to drive home, but instead we stopped at the Hampton Inn to sleep. I get up this morning and now the check engine light's on, and my window snapped. The freaking thing is cursed. I swear to you, Sturbridge is like sucking me in.
I didn't do it. That's too bad. Well, the check engine light, I mean, unless it's blinking, it's not a big deal, really.
Okay.
If it's blinking, that means it needs a fix immediate attention.
That's immediate. All right. Well.
Check engine light just could be it just blew a code. No big deal.
We'll see. We'll see what she says. Okay. He says it's no big deal, but you know, does that really mean no big deal? Where do we plug it in at? Right there. This is where it gets plugged in at. Dude, this is so messy down here.
For a Ford, you gotta shut it off,
Okay.
but have it in a position.
All right.
Yeah, we live 3 hours from it here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, we're 2 hours. So that makes sense. About 5 hours from home right now, so.
How many miles on this bad boy?
I don't even know.
No.
Don't even know. It's a Goatmobile.
200 plus or what?
No, not quite.
Nope.
Not 200 yet. Nope. My wife says, let's take this. It's our most reliable vehicle. And then it starts breaking down on our trip.
What'd you come up for?
Funeral.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah, it was a funeral.
around here?
It was up in Gardner. Yeah.
All right, so let's see. You turn to the tool for the store.
Okay.
And, there's a print up a report.
All right, cool. Let's go check it out. You want me to put this in an actual spot now?
Yeah, that'd be quite good.
I'm gonna park this in an actual spot. I can't even get in the car in the store with my phone. There's no signal in there. So I'm gonna try to, I guess, I don't know what to do with you guys. I already know it spins out in there, so I'm gonna just see if I can leave you guys here and you can listen, because my Bluetooth audio is pretty good. I'll set my phone down outside, that's it. It'll be right outside the door. You guys can listen to everything. Can you hear me? Everybody that knows how to refresh, can you hear me? All right, perfect. I'm gonna set you guys outside the door. It's so funny. There you go. I don't get signal.
Printing up a copy for you, so here's what you're looking at here. Well,
Okay.
I don't know,
Turbo boost
before I
sensor.
started doing anything with that one, I would go get a real diagnosis.
Right.
And then,
That would make sense, because honestly, it did this morning. I felt like it was like, what was that weird? It was almost like I was peeling out, but I was like, it sounded like the engine wanted to peel out, but it wasn't. That actually sounds right. Turbo boost sensor. That's no big deal. That's just turbo
I mean, I
boost.
think you're gonna drive the car home.
Yeah, I could definitely drive it home. Is that it? The only code?
Okay, so let's see. Well, here's your thing. I didn't go through the whole thing. Battery voltage was good. That's something else. Powertrain, another turbocharger, inlet pressure sensor circuit is high, indicates that.
Okay.
I mean-
So it's all coming back to the turbocharger,
Yeah,
the
but I mean,
booster.
it's not something you're just gonna say, okay, it says my sensor's bad. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think it's a little more complicated, sophisticated than that.
Cool. Thank you.
So,
Yeah. All right.
I think it'll be all right.
I'll be all right to get home.
Sure. So there's like an oil, so you probably got a metal oil cooler pipe that goes to your turbocharger.
Uh-huh.
Just watch for a leak in the bottom.
Okay.
But then you start losing oil and then
Okay.
what happens next?
Yeah, yeah. Got it. Thanks. Okay. Oh, that kind of makes sense, guys. It was doing the whole, like, spinning out, like, winding up. I told you that earlier in the live. It felt like it was winding up. Take the plates off. Call it stolen. Leave it here. Well, I have too much video evidence proving otherwise. So that would make sense. We have the turbo boost sensor. And we have the... what was the other one? Whatever. Oh, washer fluid. Dang it. All right. Well, either way, I have to use my... I'm going to go back in for my washer fluid. I have to end the live because I need to go in the store, use my phone, because that's my tap method. I have no more cash. I have whatever money left over from the coffee I bought this morning. So, and the title is still in Jeff's name. So I couldn't even claim the insurance, though. That's the problem. For stolen. He could do stolen vehicle on it. So guys, that's it. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed my adventures this morning of Sturbridge. I'm gonna go back in, grab my wiper fluid. You guys think it's okay to drive home with a boost sensor? A sensor that measures the amount of boost being produced by the turbocharger sends this computer. Fail sensor will cause the control's default mode, so damage will not occur in the engine. And the pressure sensor circuit A, that code P012D, that the supercharger inlet pressure sensor signal had high voltage downstream of throttle valve for a predetermined period of time. So it says it's going to be fine. Hun, get yourself ready, please. Let's get out of town. We're gonna jet. I miss the farm. I miss all my animals. I miss Forest. I want Forest, and I want to see Maisie and Millie.